What's up, y'all? That's so me. Today I read Mile High, and so this is my reading vlog of that. I did say I was gonna read all of them all together, and then it took me a week to read. Well, not a week. It took me almost a week to read Mile High, and I was like, oh, yeah. So we're gonna. So yeah, but I read Mile High. Yeah, I'm so tired. I read Mile High, so this is my reading vlog of that. I think there might be some spoilers, so if you haven't read the book, I wouldn't necessarily watch this video, but I mostly say things out of context, and I do at the very end read some quotes that made me giggle. So yeah, but please, if you want to watch this, if you want the vibes, want anything, enjoy. If you don't, I won't be offended. So yeah, thanks so much. Let's get into the video. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all, I like Stevie. I love Stevie. I love her vibe. I love the fact that she okay, it's really weird to say I love the fact that she's insecure, but I love the way her insecurities are depicted. So I feel like that's the better way to word that. And I like Xander's. Everybody's like, oh, I hate Xander's, he sucks, blah, such a jerk, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm sitting there and I'm reading all this, and I'm like, he's just traumatized, y'all. He just has trauma, and y'all aren't letting him have trauma, bro. And he's like, yes, he's a jerk. He is a jerk. I'm actively watching him be a jerk. But he's only a jerk because of the walls he's built up, truthfully. So yeah, that's my opinion right now. I'm on chapter 5. I'm both listening to the audiobook and reading, so we'll see if I stop doing that and just reading, but I'll be back. Yo. One, I love their I don't know. I love every time they keep running into each other. Stevie and Xander keep running into each other, and I love it. I love that dynamic so much. I think it's so fucking funny, especially considering she doesn't really like him and he doesn't really like her, and at least that's what they're trying to portray, and I think it's so funny. Also, y'all, Stevie likes dogs. I'm a cat person. I have 4 cats. I love my babies, and I intend to, when I move out of my parents' house, I intend to buy my own cat. But I love dogs too. I just like animals, but literally she helps at an animal shelter for older dogs who don't get the love that they deserve because they're older. And I think that's so sweet. I love animals, and every time my family has a pet, we have them until they sadly go. But that's just how my family works, and we love our pets, and when they go, it's one of the saddest things, but they're ours. So it's one of those things where it's I read about, I know other pets don't get that love, and so reading about these shelters reading about in a fictional book, but still reading about a character who loves these animals even though they're older, and would have a house full of these older animals if they could, is it warms my heart so much. So yeah, that's all I got right now. I think my nose is stuffy, so I think I'm gonna lay here and read, maybe go to bed early because it's 8:42 unless my boyfriend texts me and says he wants to call. But yeah, so I'll be back with another update later. Y'all, also, I'm laying in darkness and I don't have my glasses on, which is really bad for me, and I'm gonna end up waking up with a migraine tomorrow morning. But I'm reading because I can, and my light is from my laptop. But he made a one-off comment about food. Xander's made a one-off comment about food, just food, and she took it as him talking about her body, which I would do personally. And so then he encounters her because she lives in the same apartment complex, as his best friend. And he's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So then she brings it up and he's like, I never meant for it to sound like I was saying anything bad about your body, blah, blah, blah. And then he calls her, like, attractive. And I'm like, and then he calls her sweetheart. And, like, I don't know. Like, I love pet names so much. Like, there's some that you read and you go, but, like, I love pet names and books, and I love going, look, Josh, look how cute they are. He calls her blah, blah, blah. He calls her blah, blah, blah. So it's like, whenever I find a cute pet name, I go, and Sweetheart's one of those ones where I like, die. So, yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading, I think. And I'm at least gonna finish this chapter, which I'm like 2 pages off, but then I had to stop and read text from my friends. So I'm gonna at least finish this chapter because I like to be at the start of a chapter when I go to bed, when I switch from the audiobook to the ebook and from the ebook to the audiobook. So I at least want to get to the end of this chapter before I call it for the night. And like, I want to go to bed, but like my brain's not tired, so I don't even know. But yeah. Yo. He literally says in like the beginning of the book, but like, y'all, he says at the beginning of the book, he goes, I don't kiss, I fuck, I don't make love, I don't blah, blah. Like, I don't kiss them when we do the hanky-panky. And he's kissing her! He's kissing her! Ah! Like, that small detail just made me crap my pants and die. So, this is how I feel. But, oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I might like Xander's now. I didn't like him at the very beginning of the book, but I like him now. So, yeah. That's my update. Y'all, I'm a sucker. I am a sucker for guys that are good with kids. And Xander's is good with kids. And I, oh my god, So yeah, that's what I got. So y'all, he talks about her with pride and they're not even dating. Like, my everything is so happy. And then she literally says that she feels good to be around him. She literally said that she always feels good around him, and that literally took me out. And then I really like the way, like, if they're separate, you'll see like the guy's perspective and the girl's perspective because they're separate. And then when they finally come together, you'll see them coming together from each side, and you'll see how they ended up there together. So I really like that. Don't you, Josh? Yeah, Josh likes it too. He has no idea what I'm talking about, but he likes it too. So, I'm gonna go back to reading my book, I think. Or playing with my iPad, because I have to Y'all, I think I can see the third act breakup, but I'm not even 50% into the book. And if I can see the third act breakup and I can see what's happening, I'm gonna be a little annoyed because, like, I understand the reason for the third act breakup if it's what I think it is, but also, like, I hate third act breakups. They're just so annoying, and like, if they would just talk, they'd probably be able to figure it out, but you know. So I just, like, I'm sitting here and I'm reading and I'm like, oh my god, if this is why they break up, I'm going to be a little pissed off. So that's how I feel right now. Is that how you feel right now?
What?
Is that how you feel right now?
About?
The book.
What about the book?
If the third act breakup's what I think it is, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Sure.
Josh says yes. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna read. He's gonna edit his video. And yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god,
Dude.
oh my god. You need to listen. You need to hear.
Listen.
He's confessing his love at a dance after talking to her brother, her twin brother, and he was like, I don't like you, I don't like your reputation. And the guy, and Xander's is like, I will do whatever it takes to make her comfortable. I'll keep her out of the press, I'll do all of this, blah blah blah. And then as he's walking away from the guy, he goes, you forgot to say if I hurt her, you'll kick my ass. And so then he goes, if you hurt her, I'll kick your ass. He goes, good talk. I was like, and then he's sitting there and he's confessing his love to Stevie. And he goes, Stevie, I cup her face, forcing her to look at me. I like you. I know that doesn't sound like anything coming from a grown-ass man, but fuck. I like you so much, and it's fucking terrifying. You scare me just as much as I scare you. Guys. And then they have this conversation. He goes, I don't want anyone else, Stevie. There isn't anyone else. Don't you get it? You're the only choice. You've been stuck in my fucking head since October. Ever since that day you decided to put me in my place on the airplane. And he goes, I don't see the way you see yourself. I think you're good and sweet and hilarious and fucking stunning, V. And I just want a chance. You want to be chosen first? Well, so do I. So choose me. Guys, I love him so much. Like, I love him so much. I like Josh. I love him so much. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he literally, I don't know how to feel, but like, he started out sucking, and now I'm in love with this man. How does that work? How, I love him so much. And this is all him just asking her to give him one date. One date. Also, they didn't break up, they communicated, and I love that. But this is all just him asking for one fucking date, and I love it so much. I think I wrote other notes. Yeah, it was basically, I love how protective her twin brother is. I really like this book. Y'all, I love Ryan Shea. He literally is such a good older brother. They're twins. He's such a good brother. I also I love her, I love him, I love their friends, I love everything except for their parents. I don't like their parents. Well, I like her dad, but that's all I got. But I love Ryan Shea. Okay, y'all, I'm going to bed, but I just finished Mile High, and I really liked it. In the morning, I'm gonna make a whole video on how I felt about it and all that stuff. But I really liked it. And I think I'm gonna be like, oh my god, listen to these quotes. I really like the fact that at the end it says the end. Ready for Ryan and Indy to move in together, and why not throw in a bit of fake dating while we're at it? That's all I got. Yeah, I'll update you guys tomorrow. My iPad's at 17%. I should charge that. Y'all, I finished. I finished last night. I think I recorded something of an update, but I have no idea. I think I gave it 4.5 stars. It was really fun. It was a really good time. There were points when I would be sitting, Josh would be playing college football, and so I'd be sitting with him while he's playing college football. And I'd just start giggling, and he would make fun of me because I was giggling, and I was like, man, shut up. But it was because I was giggling at these characters that so it was a really fun time. I will say, there were certain points, I knew exactly how the book was going to end. But it still had me fucking crying, and I don't understand that. I literally was like, okay, this is gonna happen, and what the fuck happened? It happened, but what the fuck else happened? I was crying, so I don't know how that works. I also, I was crying, but it made me so freaking happy. I really enjoyed the body positivity rep as somebody who's not, you can see me in my mirror. It's my mirror. As somebody who's not the skinniest person in the world, I understand the feeling self-conscious, and I really appreciated I really appreciated that. So, and it's always nice to see somebody who's, you know. So yeah, I loved her. I loved their banter. There are a couple of quotes that made me giggle towards the end that I was like, I have to save these and I have to talk about them. So if you think quotes are spoilers, that might be an issue, but one of them was, so he's sitting there and he's crying in his hotel room with his best friend, and they're both crying. And so he goes, say something hockey related in case someone sees you leaving my room so we can say we weren't just crying and drinking whiskey. And that, like, I was cackling. I literally was sitting with Josh and I started cackling, and Josh was like, man, what's so funny? And I'm like, so I read him the quote and he started cackling. So I was like, exactly. And then he's going down on her and she goes, oh my God. And he goes, I didn't know I earned a new nickname, but she can call me that anytime she wants. And I'm like, the entire time in this book, I was reading it partially, I was reading it and I had the audiobook. So all it was is the, like, male narrator reading it, and I was like, I thought it was so fucking funny. Oh, but yeah. There was at one point where he told her to make a note in his notes app of all the food places she wanted to try with him. And literally, like, I love food. Food's like my favorite thing. Josh and I love trying new food places and all this stuff. So literally I was like, oh my God, same. Like, literally same. I want. So yeah, but I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys want more of this, I'm gonna read the rest of the series. And yeah, I'm planning on doing a 24-hour readathon soon, so yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go follow me on all my socials. I'm V's Reading Nook on all the things, even though I might be changing that. So if I do, I'll post it in the description. Make sure you go follow Josh, even though he's not here, he's at work. Make sure you go follow Josh on all of his accounts. He's Agent Jose. He wants to do all around content, but he mostly does video game content. So if you want to watch certain video games, go over there. He does do recommendations. Now, if he enjoys the recommendation, is a whole different thing, but he does, like, if you say, oh, I think you would like, or I think you should check out so-and-so game, he will check it out. And then he's also recently starting a new channel, and it's called Wheelspin, where him and his best friend are talking about cars, and they're doing car things. And so they just recently, and I don't know if he's posting the video, but they're working on fixing his best friend's Subaru's window because it killed itself. And so that video is going to be very entertaining because they're morons. But yeah, so make sure you go follow him, and he's Wheelspin on all the socials. Agent Jose, I think he's just YouTube. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys soon. Make sure you go follow me. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe because I think vibes are so much fun. And yeah, that's all I got. I love you guys so much.